everybody, I am Monica at the Woodlands Nature Station, and today we are going to be reading a book about turtles. So this book is called The Foolish Tortoise by Carle. A tortoise, which is kind of like a turtle, tired of being slow, impatient to get up and go, took off his large and heavy shell and left it lying where it fell. "Hooray!" he cried. "Now I've been freed. I'll see the world at double speed." Though faster, he was not express, and his protection was far less. So when he heard the hornets drone, the tortoise crept beneath a stone. A hungry bird came swooping past. He looked so fierce and flew so fast. The tortoise hid behind some trees and felt quite weak behind the knees. You can see he's hiding in a rock. "I don't feel safe. There's too much risk. If only I could be more brisk." He headed to the riverbed. A fish swam up. The tortoise fled. Along his way our hero went and almost had an accident. A snake with open jaws slid near. The tortoise backed away in fear. That's a pretty scary looking snake. A hare, a hound, a horse raced by. So rapidly they seemed to fly. The tortoise gasped, sad, goggle-eyed. "I'll never be that quick," he sighed. He wandered on, the sun rose high. "I wish I had more shade," he cried. A sudden thunderstorm swept in and soaked the tortoise to the skin. He looks very, very unhappy right now. The wind rose up, and soon the breeze was bending branches in the trees. The tortoise shivered. "Now I'm cold. I wish I hadn't been so bold." Down here under my finger. "I think I've lost the urge to roam. I think it's time that I went home. Without my shell, I don't feel right." So when his shell came into sight, he climbed back in and said, "Good night." He looks so much happier right now, doesn't he? So, this book was about a tortoise who climbed out of his shell. And a tortoise is a lot like a turtle, like I said at the beginning. And we have a special turtle friend here. This is our box turtle. And box turtles, this is what the shell of a box turtle looked like. And do you guys think that a turtle climbed out of this? It's just the shell. We're going to look at the inside here real quick and see if you guys can see there's some special bones in this shell. And that is something called our backbone. You can actually feel it. If you reach around right now on the back of your neck, right at the back of your neck, you'll feel something hard, a bunch of little pieces. And those are part of your backbone. It goes all the way down. We call it the spine. And this is inside the shell. So I don't think the turtle would be able to climb out of it and be able to walk around. Because it'd be really hard to do stuff if you took out your backbone. And that's what would happen if we took a shell off if you were a turtle. But we're going to look at a real live turtle right now. Let me set my book aside. Here she is. And she's kind of doing what box turtles would do in the wild. Now, she's been with us for a long time. So she's a little uncomfortable with flying, but she's kind of used to it. We pick her up like this and show her to kids all the time. So she's a little bit curious. She's poking her head out. But as a box turtle, she has a superpower that other turtles don't have. And what that is she can actually, if she wanted to, she could actually close herself up in that shell. Now right now she's like, "Ooh, I bet if I wiggle enough I can get away." She can't. I'm bigger than her. But if you look at the bottom, yes, Hissy, she's actually got a special little door on her shell, and it closes just like a bedroom door. And so she can close up the front, she can close up the back, and she can go in there if she wants to. Now we're going to put her down because she was wanting to crawl away, so we're going to give her some space. But that is one really cool thing about box turtles, and that's why they're called a box turtle, because they close up like a box. All right, guys, I hope you had fun learning about turtles today, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Bye.